Good afternoon. It is Friday, the 19th of June. It is 2:56 p.m. My name is Ray Badran. With me is my friend and co-host Babak.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
It is also 2:56 on Friday, the 19th of June.
Yes, we are recording this from London, and you are listening to the intro of the podcast. The second last episode. Oh, firstly, I would like to apologise.
Already?
Well, yes, we need to apologise because we're all over the place. Like the point of doing these intros to the intros, right? Part of the big reason is, apart from making up the time that's edited, like the dead air and stuff like that we need to make up, is to make amends for the mistakes we make in the actual episode. Where in the podcast, if you listen to yourself on that, you're just like, okay, why are we releasing this? So we have a chance with the intro to redeem ourselves and right the wrongs of the actual podcast. But I listened to one of the episodes back recently, and the intro to the intro that we did is almost worse and more incoherent than the actual podcast itself.
Right.
So we get the episode wrong twice in it, and we get the episode like what number, like what time it is in the day, we get that wrong as well. We just keep getting things wrong, and I can't really tell which episode it is from the intro. It really confused me.
Okay. Well,
so I guess that's what I'm apologising for. If you listen to the Paul Foot episode, I'm just and I guess just a general apology in general.
Yeah. Well, the thing is that, as I'm going to show you right here, I've got business cards that literally have an apology on them.
Yeah.
So I'm very well versed with the apology, but from my days in bands, I learned that after you finish a song or when you come on stage, don't start with an apology. At least lull them in first.
Oh, so I shouldn't open with the apology. Yeah.
Because people are going to click on and go, "I've never heard this before. What's this?" And you go, "I'd like to apologize."
Fuck.
Yeah.
Well, I guess this is an actual great example of what I was talking about in the apology, a bad intro to the intro. Not thought out. But yeah, you don't drink anymore, but did you ever
wake up and apologize? Yeah.
Yeah, the wake up and apologize, want to apologize. Sometimes
annoyingly, you know what? That hasn't gone away. I wake up, I send my apologies, and then get on with my day.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, man, is there a way I can just send this message to everyone in my contacts, just at once,
Yeah.
To whom it may concern.
Oh, it'd be funny if you do it as a WhatsApp group.
Yeah. That's funny.
Yeah, just send a WhatsApp group blanket apology.
Blanket apology.
After every night out.
Well, yeah, the second last episode then, this one was a tough one for me to listen to. I find it so tough to hear myself, and I know you do as well. But we're just talking out of our ass. I'm just making up shit. Like Olga's very intelligent, and she wants to talk about sort of deep social and political issues that
you weren't ready for. I mean,
we're not equipped for this at the best of times, and this wasn't the best of times. This was the worst of times.
When you say we're asleep. Issues, I feel like we started where I got very excited because we're speaking about Taylor Swift, which I know about.
Oh yes,
a little.
Yeah, there was a bit of Swiftie.
Finally, 23 hours in, there's something I can talk about.
No,
which is also embarrassing that it was Taylor Swift, but
the Swiftie stuff was good. I didn't mind the Swiftie stuff. It was just when we started, there's a part that we talk about Vegas, or she's getting married in Vegas, and she says, and she asked if it'd been, I said been, and she goes, "Did you win big?" And what I meant to say by that was well, it's not that big of a thing going to Vegas for me. I didn't really win big, lose big. We just, you gambled a bit, you drank a bit, you left, or whatever. But the way I explained it is I sort of start telling this story about my family. I'm like, see, my family's always gambled and we've got gambling. And I sound like a gambling addict. And I went there as a gambling addict. But what I really meant to say was I didn't really understand the question when she goes, "Did you go there and win big?" I don't really know. I didn't go to Vegas with $2,000 and goes, "I'm going to turn this into 10 grand." It was just, I went to Vegas, and you gamble a bit and you don't gamble a bit. You know what I mean?
Why did that question get in your head so much? Because it's just
well, I guess I should have just said no. I guess that's how I should have answered it, but I didn't answer it like that.
No, you went straight back to origin story.
This kind of methodology of thinking and trying to answer Olga
Yeah.
I guess this is just me just talking at this, just trying to do a podcast at this, like without any sleep at this time. And I can see what's happening. I can sort of see when I hear it, like, it's like I'll start one conversation and I'll be going off into a different topic with my thoughts and my what I'm saying. I'm just literally just babbling shit. Yeah.
And I had taken mushrooms.
You had taken mushrooms and they start to come into effect here.
They were starting to come into effect, and I was panicking because I was aware that I may have slightly messed up.
This thing is like everything, you know. People often like I've said, used this analogy before, but like car accidents happen at the end of the drive. And you
wet yourself at the front door.
At the front. Well, yeah, you don't. I wouldn't have said wet yourself. I would have said you just really need to go. But yeah, yeah, you just don't really have to tell everyone what happens to you, you know. But it's more like, yeah, you really need to go the closer you get to your house. That's kind of the way. The analogy.
But like a crash is the finished thing, so you wet yourself. It's like otherwise you nearly miss a car. I've never done it. I've never wet myself. I want to use this platform to
just really come
clarify.
Clean.
I've never wet myself.
You've always been clean, yeah. Okay, and then today is a big day for me. The second last podcast. Yeah, I guess, you know, it's a bit sad actually when the last one's over, you know. I kind of guess you just miss anything you do for a long time, you know. You'll leave a job that you hate and you'll look back in there and go, oh, did I really want to leave, you know?
Yeah, well, you didn't miss it when we finished it after 24 hours.
No.
You were straight home.
Yeah, if anything, if you got me in the second last hour or last hour with a contract saying, sign this contract to never do a podcast or this thing ever again, I would have signed it 400 times over.
Yeah.
And now you're questioning me. Now you're talking to me at season 2.
Oh yeah, but I haven't spoken to you about this, and we've got to wrap this up. We should save season 2.
You've got another idea. You've got what's this? What's this? Okay, huh? Tell me after this. This. But this episode is our second last episode. If you listen to us the whole way through, thank you very much. Oh, remember the second last episode, we just started doing this an episode ago. Please like and subscribe.
Yeah, give us I think we're the only people that have given ourselves 5-star ratings.
Yeah, so if you want to if you were really interested in the next episode, our finale, I would subscribe to this podcast.
Also, we live in a time fluid world. You can go backwards. Yeah. Listen to them backwards.
No, don't do that. That will get better. That's the best way to do it. That's not a bad idea for season 2. Okay.
Exactly.
Thank you for listening to the intro. This is our second last episode with Olga Koch.
Babak and Ray have got nothing to say, and they're gonna try and say it all in one full day. Well, that's the world that we live in today. Making things up, hoping and praying that all the guests are coming. We got a producer called you. Didn't think about the money. We're worried what we're gonna do. Babak and Ray have got nothing to say. Babak and Ray have got nothing to say. 24 episodes locked in a day, and it's Monday.
Hey, you're listening to Babak and Ray Have Nothing to Say. It is 10 o'clock, and it's episode, oh my goodness, what's
23.
this? 23.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, it's episode 23. It's 10 o'clock, and it's episode 23 on a Monday. We are almost there. I'm actually getting pretty excited, pretty a bit giddy, a bit excited, yeah.
To be able to say it's completed, or just to get your freedom back?
Bit of everything, a bit of that. It's just the release, you know. It's like a long drive. You just get out of the car. We're here, you know, and that's what this feels like. It's done afterwards. I mean, we've got 2 more episodes. I don't know if there's anything you want to do or want to say before we go, or if there's anything.
No. I'm excited for this because I don't know if it picks up, but you know, it's like a party atmosphere outside. It's like we have a guest coming who I know kind of well.
Yeah, out of all my
excited.
guests, I'd say you know her probably. Oh, Johnny White, actually.
Yeah. And
You've
it's
known them all.
huh?
You've known everyone a little bit, quite
I know
well.
one a bit,
Yeah.
but this one. I mean, it's like I don't. It's probably because we're also coming to the end, and it's like you get a little bump of energy, and also like it's gonna be. I don't actually know what's the because we don't edit. It's like what is it? Paddy coming or Sam? Both. They're both coming together.
Yeah.
Oh.
Sam's coming back to say hello and tell us what he's been up to today, and Paddy's coming on for the next episode guest.
Okay, so it is a party.
I guess so.
It's a
Yeah,
party.
there's a bit of a party happening, a bit of a party atmosphere. But yeah, so I mean, reflecting back, I mean, you know, that was we had never met Eli before, and I thought you guys got along with like a house on
nice.
fire. Yeah, that's pretty good.
It's good.
You know?
When we shouldn't touch the thing. See, that's the thing, right? You could do something 23 times in a row, but you always got to touch.
You got to explain.
It's
Yeah.
my old band singer instincts to like just grip onto that.
Oh yeah, you can
very
grip onto
short
it,
mic stand.
but don't twist it round. So just go like that.
I'm very tense and I like
Yeah.
to twist. Also, it keeps moving. So I think I'm tightening it up, but I'm not. That's not the bit that you have. I just need to.
Yeah,
You know
it's
You know
the
what was the biggest waste of $6.99? Like this. The big, I bought all those motivational stress balls, and they've not once. They ain't even come out the box.
oh yeah.
And that's what I'm trying to do.
I could have told you that.
do is squeeze that mic stand.
Oh, as a stress thing, you should get the stress balls. So you bought a whole box of them, stress motivational balls, thinking what you say would be what like as in
But whatever I was doing there,
that would stop you from
stop
stop that.
It's just a deuce. It's just a deuce. Do you know how much coffee I've consumed in this last?
Yeah, I'm worried about that.
It's like I think the first cup was at 12:30 last night, and it's been a steady stream.
And
to now,
Hugh, tell me, what about yourself? How you feeling, man? What's going on?
Yeah, I'm all right.
I mean, you're looking well.
You're looking good, man. You're
I
looking
feel
good.
all right. I've had moments of deep needing to. Yeah.
You don't show it. You've been a rock for us. I'd
You
say.
went for a walk.
I had a walk.
How was that?
Oh, I want to buy some double cream for Erica
Oh, I saw
because
that.
she takes double
Yeah,
cream
yeah,
in
yeah.
her coffee. Interesting.
Yeah.
That's American. That feels. I mean, it's
yeah.
just Canadian, but like that
Yeah,
feels
yeah.
like a movie thing, you know.
I did that once. I was on keto for a bit, and I was doing that all the time. It made me feel mental.
The double cream.
Yeah, and the coffee.
Oh,
And yeah, it made my heart hurt. But anyway, just going in the shop was far too much. It was very
This
overstimulating.
is what which shop did you get? Just up the road.
That one.
This is what I'm
Very
worried
bright,
about.
lots of options, other people.
I just went in the corridor and I found that.
That's mad also, yeah.
Yeah.
It's nice in here though, eh? In this bright room that never ends.
The worry is that as much as I know that you're sort of joking, when it does end, it's a Stockholm syndrome thing. Where else am I going to go? What else am I going to do?
Yeah, we
But
do
he's going to
this.
go. He's going to go, but I'm not going to not hear his voice coming through this ear, am I?
The theme tune is just...
I'm gonna go. I'm gonna sleep and then just
Cool.
begin my regular life. Yeah. Go back to regular life after this. It'll be good to go back to
Regular life.
regular life. Get a job. Get your pay slip stamped. Checked in.
Oh,
Get my
yeah,
pay
so
slip
it's like-
stamped.
what you mean by
Come out.
regular
Do my
job?
overtime.
What you mean is...
Get the. What?
I thought you said regular life.
Well, I hadn't finished. I was getting.
No,
I
but
just
I
get
thought-
the job part, but I was then come home to the wife, put on Big Bang Theory, cook up a beef casserole, and with a salad, sit down, have the meal, call up a work friend, go to sleep. That's a regular life, I think. Yeah.
I just feel like in all of that, the Big Bang, I feel like regular people find Big Bang Theory itself a bit weird.
I think it only existed for regular people. Big Bang Theory.
Do you think?
It was mainstream as hell.
I suppose
It's
so.
the Ted Lasso of before then.
Ted Lasso's the regular.
But that's what Big Bang Theory was. It was like
I suppose. It was
maybe
before, isn't it? So, yeah.
maybe even worse. As in, like, Ted Lasso's a bit like got a bit of heart meaning behind it, but with Big Bang Theory is like a minute gag rate.
Catch that.
Yeah.
Clip that.
Class laugh, yeah.
Where Ray says Big Bang Theory is a minute click track.
Click crack.
You look good. That looks good.
Yeah, that suits you.
You look like a South American footballer.
Well, that's pretty cool. And it does link back to the Boca Juniors shirt I had sometimes. People would. Well, we have our second last guest. This is exciting stuff. I'm very happy about this, Babak. We are almost there. Do you want to explain how you know this guest then before we bring them in?
I know Olga I know her from her work as a stand-up, and then I think we met. She wanted to, it sounds. I feel weird saying she liked some of my work, so we met. She bought some of my work, and we every now and again we go to galleries and stuff. But I think we met through, I don't know if it was Moth Club or I can't remember exactly how. But it's from shows. It's from like watching her shows. I've seen a few of the last couple of the 1 hour shows, and she's a smart, funny lady. Is that the correct? I've lost my ability to. I do feel a bit like every word I say I'm second guessing, but she's my friend, and it's exciting to talk to a familiar face this late in the
proceedings.
Yeah.
Well, let's bring her out here. She's a fantastic stand-up comedian, performed all around the world. Let's make her feel welcome.
What?
Sorry.
You didn't-
I said I do like this bit.
Oh,
It
what?
takes me
Oh.
back. It takes me
Oh, she's a
getting
fantastic
ready to-
stand-up comedian, performed multiple shows at Edinburgh Fringe Festival, Melbourne Comedy Festival. She's performed loads on television and performed on TV in Australia as well. Let's make her welcome. It's our second last guest. It's Olga Koch.
Hi, how you guys doing?
Good.
Good. This is hour 20. 22, and it's
23.
23, and it's been
And
pretty
you don't
good.
look an hour over 12.
This is not good for us. I've looked up the effects. It's not good to do this to your body more than once.
Are you at hallucination stage?
There'll be times where you're talking and you'll forget what you're talking about, sort of thing.
Hell yeah.
And stuff
I
like
just
that.
did a really bad introduction to this.
In your head?
really
Or?
bad interaction.
I feel like I open my mouth and I'm like,
I thought you were doing fantastic.
Thank you.
I wasn't here, but I felt it.
yeah,
I
that's
couldn't
fine.
help but
that's
notice.
the energy and confidence that Olga brings.
I couldn't help but notice that you have a picture of Taylor Swift in your
Yes.
corridor. Are you a fan?
I kind of am a fan.
Okay, so have you been? How dare you? Have you been? Listening to The Life of a Showgirl, her newest album?
Oh no, I didn't know it was out.
Isn't this the one that's lost everyone?
Well,
Losing
that's
people?
what I was thought that maybe instead of sort of burdening you with conversation, I could give you a lecture about Taylor Swift.
I would love to. I would love to.
I mean, the
So
show.
ask me anything about Taylor Swift.
So you're a big Swiftie.
I'm a huge Swiftie, big fan.
But I have some questions first about this album because I didn't realize it was actually out. But
It's out.
I've been doing. When did it come out? I've been
Like
doing
2 or
this.
3 days ago, so
Okay.
you have an excuse.
I read a bad review.
Pitchfork, where did you read it?
I think it might have been The Guardian.
The Guardian
I
gave her, I
don't-
think, 1 star or 2 stars, something like
two.
that. Yeah.
I mean, I didn't read the review. I just saw that it got 2.
Yeah. And I understand, and I get it, because there's valid critiques there, and I see behind your eyes.
Yeah.
I can feel it right
There's
now.
just a
I'm
woodpecker pecking on some wood.
I'm liking this. Go. I want to know.
Okay, so basically,
I
this
can do this one.
this album, it has a lot of slang in it, like loads of slang, in a way that it was slang that was outdated at the time of writing. Do you know what I'm talking about? So she's saying things like, did you girl bass too close to the sun? That's one of the lyrics. Or one of the lyrics is, I'm not a bad bitch and this isn't savage. Again, why are we doing this? Do you know, you're 36 years old, you're a white woman in the year 2025. She's saying, oh, we dressed up when we looked fire. Must we? Why not just say we look nice? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So the overuse of slang is quite grating. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. It sounds very
How do you do, fellow kids?
Yeah, it does. But how did she transition to this so quickly after being so having a finger on the pulse with everything? Then
I do think it's dating a man with CTE. Yes. So
what's CTE?
It's the brain damage that American football players have from repeated concussions.
Does he actually have this?
100%. Every football player has CTE.
Right.
So when he's a little slow, respectfully, you kind of want to use sort of easy language. Maybe slow down your speech. Maybe limit your vocab.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's true. Well, okay. So
You know when you date younger women, right? You might want to use shorter words with them.
I was actually thinking the complete opposite thing. I was thinking like when I speak to like my dad or someone like that, and I've gotten used to speaking to someone whose hearing's lost a bit, so I can sort of pronounce the words better.
Yeah.
And but then you'll see someone else to say it for. I'm the other way. I'm in the old homes helping people. All right. That's
You know what I did learn about slang though, which
Please.
is not my revelation. I saw
You've got
this
good
on the
facts.
internet. But it's once you learn this, it will change the way you see the world. The reason some slang sticks and some does not, is that some slang words invent words for something has never existed before. For example, situationship. We've never had a word for situationship before, so chances are it's going to stick around.
Yeah.
If it's a new word for saying cool, chances are it's going to expire because we
is
have
that
cool
fire?
already. Fire, lit, whatever, on fleek.
So
Do you know what I mean?
Slang is the limbo between if it becomes a word and goes away, sort of thing. Like,
Yes.
Yeah.
And it only sticks around if it's something new. If it's a new way of saying something that we already have, chances are it's probably going to disappear.
This is going to make me, because whenever they add these new words to the dictionary, I'm like, fuck off. Like, I'm not that I care that much, but I'm just kind of like, whatever. But
Well,
now I'm going to be appreciative of it because I'm going to be like, well, we need that.
Is this new or not?
We
so
need
for
it.
a really good example of that is we didn't really have a word for basic. We kind of have corny, but basic is more specific than corny. Then chuggy came along, and chuggy means basic. And so chuggy was a word
never
like
even heard chuggy.
exactly, but it was like 2-3 years ago. Chuggy immediately disappeared because we already had basic.
Right.
Something to think about.
Yeah.
Do you have favorite slang words?
Oh, I don't know. Fire now.
Tight, fam.
I like fam just in a general vibe. I like stuff. I mean, like I like what you're saying before with the meaning, and you've kind of made me like situationship because I can't think of another word that could fit it.
Tryst.
But isn't that like a proper affair sort of thing?
The
Like,
reason situation is going to stick is because we have not had that before.
yeah, Tryst has got more romance and
Yeah.
sex to it, whereas situationship is like what, like
Yeah.
It's
that could
always-
be
Tryst all has urgency
It's
in it,
always
which
exciting
situationship
when-
does not.
And situationship could be asexual, like they could be just hanging out.
Yeah,
Like, you
maybe
know?
24 hours podcast.
And I think Tryst has to be having sex. They have to be fucking. for
It's a
Tryst,
prerequisite.
Is this a situation?
This is
a
hardcore situation.
Yeah, this is a situation. This is
This
definitely.
never happened before, so that makes sense. That adds up. I'm trying to think. Do I ever use? You talk to me. Do I use slang? I don't even think I use slang. What's a slang?
Do you
word?
use like Gen X slang? Are you saying "what's up"?
No.
Sometimes stuff. No, I wouldn't do that. But I'll sometimes.
I
like,
don't watch that.
I'm starting to do, and this was accidentally, and I've just heard myself doing it. But I'll say like I don't like to throw shade on that. and
Oh,
that's
there we go.
But that just came quite naturally, like, and
Yeah.
that doesn't feel like I'm trying to. I mean, I
like
wasn't
throw
trying to.
shade.
It came in. Would
guess
that be a
it's-
Gen Z slang?
No, I think throwing changes is quite millennial.
Oh, gross. Then
That's fine. You're millennial.
Yeah,
are you
but
not?
it's like millennials are cringe now, and I'm sort of I've never liked to belong to any clique or anything, so I hate every generation. I hate anything, so I can see.
you can't help that you're of a generation, though.
Yeah, but I don't want to have the clique. I don't. One thing that's really hammy about the millennials is our is our internet stuff and our lingos and our talks and stuff like that. That's what we're getting shit on. So when I hear like that's so millennial, I'm like, I got to get rid of that.
I do think throwing shade has transcended generations. I think Gen Zs are also using it.
Yeah, I guess the word that that I have been told that is millennial, that is like the grossest millennial word that describes us, was adulting. That's what they were.
Oh
like,
yeah, but that was gross at the time.
Yes, but that's what I mean. But I don't think everyone could see that. Maybe you're like me, where it's like you could see a shit thing from our generation and their generation, but like most of everyone was doing it. You know,
Right.
had it as their
Like Harry Potter houses vibes.
had it as their status on their Facebook. Like I'm still trying to adulting and whatever. It was a normal. It was like, and they didn't. Most people didn't hate it from millennials. You know,
Adulting.
Well, it was just a word that was used by millennials, because we grew up with the internet and we're learning all the mistakes, and they're good with the internet now.
Yeah.
And they're looking back at all the shit things we've done, and they're right.
But where was
But
I
also,
when
we
people were using all the words.
We cannot be at the mercy of Gen Zs.
I'm
Because
not
Gen
at the-
Zs are going to become cringe to Gen Alphas in no time.
I know, but if they say that's correct, you're like, yeah, that's correct. But
Oh, yeah.
you're also fucked and not.
We're not
having
saying
sex,
adulting.
and you're not doing this and you're doing that. So just worry about your own thing. But like, I mean, Gen Z might be the first generation that's like worse than like the next. Than like as far as men go, like I've heard that who was telling me this the other day? Gen Z women like millennial men, because millennial men are like leftist liberals, but like the Gen Z boys are all like the Andrew Tates and all this stuff. And like I grew up like doing stand up through like this new wave of feminism, learned and everything, and like felt, and I like learned as a man and things like that. And you look at this new generation, and they're worse than us, and you're like, what the hell? Like
That's not how it's meant to be.
Shit, you
Yeah,
know,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
and it's usually just like, so like it's like. That's like Gen Zs have got like they've got like a lot more. To me, they're like a generation that's gotten worse. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I mean, specifically with Gen Z men in politics, there was this really, really scary graph where I think they took teenagers in South Korea, UK, and US, and it was the women going significantly more left and then all the boys going significantly more right. And like one starts causing the other, right? The more extreme you see the other group being, the more extreme you become on your other end.
So
I'm so sorry. Babak, you were saying something about
was I saying?
You were talking about slang. You were saying
I was saying, I mean, I don't know where all these. I don't know what adulting is. I don't know. Where was I when all the words were being said? Or
can you
people were
remind me
doing
how
them?
old you are? And I say this
I'm
respectfully.
40. Hugh, can you remind me how old I am?
I've heard 40.
Did I say 4? I think it might
So
be
all
4.
of this was
I'm
happening about
47 this year.
10 to 15 years
Soon,
ago.
next month.
So you were just like being an actual adult.
Yeah, maybe.
Like it was something that people in their early 20s were using to talk about the transition from university into work life. And you were past that at that time. And you were lucky to be doing so.
In an art sense, I'd say that for Taylor Swift, like using slang words is going to date your music very quickly.
yeah.
I did this in a Pain song once where I referenced MySpace version 4.4. I think as a joke, but it does mean that when you listen to that,
It's just topical. Yeah.
it's
anything
very
topical.
specific.
Yeah.
And at the
Everything.
time it seemed funny, but now it's like, oh, people are like, I don't know what that is.
Yeah, and it's like, is anybody listening to Billy Joel's "We Didn't Start the Fire"? No, because no one understands any of the references. They were too topical.
Yeah.
I think when
God, Billy.
But they rhymed, so people do like to sing along.
And when people do stand-up specials and it cuts the audience, I think it's the audience's clothes that make it age. Like you're looking at it, you're like, whoa, that's
That's a Von
old.
Dutch top.
It's all
Yeah.
it's a different style, and it's like so like yeah. I guess
That's a popped collar on your polo.
but yeah. Okay, so how did we get here?
Well, you know, when we talk about stuff that's dated, for example, do you ever feel that with your stand-up bits where you're like, oh, fuck, I can't do that anymore because it's dated? Because I had a bit about how AI doesn't know what a traffic light is. And like a couple years ago, it was funny. But now AI knows what a traffic light is.
Yeah.
You can't really say that.
I
And
mean-
that bit is out the window.
I don't do stand up, but I have all of these words that are just written all around here, and every now and again it's like something that was funny like 5 years ago could suddenly be seen as problematic, and I have to check just to see if it's still funny or relevant.
We need some specifics here.
Yeah. Art is the thing nobody asked you to do. I don't see that being aging
not
badly.
the giant light ones. I mean, there's a lot of film idea ones that are kind of.
There is
funny.
a movie, I mentioned this earlier in the podcast, that made by Robert Rodriguez and John Malkovich is in it. They made it in 2015 and they buried it, and it's not coming out till 2115.
Wait, what is it? What is it? What is it?
Stu, can you give me a fact check on this? I don't know. No one can see it, but like it's like, and
How offensive is it?
well, it's just going to be offensive because it's 100 years time. You know, like they're going to be so much more progressive then. Like so, they only made it 2015, like 10 years ago, and they've hidden it and they're not showing it for 100 years.
Okay, but they won't be around when it's released.
No, but like,
and no one will care when it is.
You're talking about things dating and like becoming like everything that's going to date. If we watch a movie from like 60 years ago, it's bad.
Okay, but like,
bad.
I guess
Yeah, Greensleeves does not hold up.
like when I was
2115 or.
Yeah, 100 Years is an upcoming experimental science fiction short film written by and starring John Malkovich and directed by Robert Rodriguez. The film was produced by a French company.
But how do you get
I love that they
tickets?
call it upcoming. It's upcoming in 100 years.
Yeah, it's coming to a cinema.
It's to promote cognac. It's made
an
by
advert.
Remy Martin, and it's 100 Years, the movie you will never see.
But they've given tickets to like royals, haven't they? They're like siblings and their descendants or something like this. I read something about it. I didn't know it was an ad for cognac.
Doesn't say it's like particularly progressive or anything.
I
It's
love
just
the
a
idea
story.
that
It was more the fact that like if you think like this art's going to date and become like cancelable in like 5 years time, like imagine making a movie and thinking this will be fine in 100 years time.
Yeah.
It's going to be.
I love that you get all your news from like a cognac mailing list.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the new John Malkovich?
when I was a teenager, my friend's older sister was like, "Oh, this is the coolest film. You have to see this film." And I guess this is like the mid-80s. As I don't know if you've heard, no one will have heard of this film. It's called Soul Man, and it had C. Thomas Howell in it, who I think was part of the Brat Pack at the time. So it was kind of like cool. He was like a young heartthrob actor, and it was basically about a privileged white kid who is lazy and didn't get the grades to go to Princeton or Harvard, but there's a scholarship for basketball, so he blacks up and gets it. And then in the movie he falls in love with the dean's daughter. The dean is played by James Earl Jones, so he ends up in a relationship with this black woman.
No.
And at the time, I looked it up because I remember it, and it was fine. It was fine, and like Siskel, is it Siskel and Ebert, the film reviewers, the American, like the famous people, and it was like listed as a cute comedy, and it's mainstream, and it was like basically it was like mainstream culture. It's like 1985 or 96, and then I remember there was like politician that then in later life, now that we live in time fluid world, like got fired for blacking up at a party, Halloween party in 1981. But I remember like in 1985 this thing was in the video shop. I had my name on it to rent out, and it's like things dated fast and it's so wrong. It was such a weird time where you kind of knew everything was wrong. Like we watched it all going like, this isn't right.
Yeah.
But it was mainstream. Like the reviews, everything, it was just there. I mean, the trailer's still on YouTube and you can watch it. And James Earl Jones is in it. It's like
I think like the way that like they book comedy, trying to be like diverse now, is so outdatedly racist. But like you don't see it till going back. So it's like you look at like these posters that like, and it's different things for different. But like Omar, I don't know his name. It's Omar Jahili, is it?
the Iranian guy.
Yeah.
The old school one.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but there's a big
Jalili.
poster backstage, and it's from like 1989, and his show, and it's still there. And I don't find it offensive, but I just think it's pretty outdated. It's backstage at Bride and
Comedian?
Comedia, and it's just called Ethnic. That's his show title. And you're just like, I'm not offended, but like, it's just so backwards. And that wasn't good at the time, and it wasn't good now. They book the diversity like they're booking Borat every time. Like, you know, everyone is like, it's such a foreigner when it's not just naturally diverse like society is. And so you look back, and I think Australia is quite victim of that. But like that poster, ethnic, that's still just happening, just to sort of just change that word slightly and made it a bit more palatable now. But it's still like ethnic, and you wouldn't have that with. We've sort of progressed a lot more. Anyway, all I'm saying is I think that the diversity in sort of ethnic comedy booking is sort of almost done in a it dates so poorly that like that every time you look back at a poster, even though that at the time was quite progressive, like there was a show called in Australia, and I'm embarrassed to say this, but it was a very progressive. It's called the Wog Boy, and it was like it was a phrase that was used. So it's like, but it was like this progressive movie where this guy's got like, you know, he's like, oh, I'm the Wog Boy, you know, and it was like a progressive movie with all these ethnic people in it. And I can't even believe I'm saying that now, you know, like, but that's that. So I think it's like still, it still sort of happens in that way, and that sort of slides under the radar quite a lot.
Didn't it happen in
You
like
would never
Summer Heights High or whatever?
But you would never have a gay like a.
Was that what it was called?
Yeah, well, Chris Lilly was doing various characters of various ethnicities.
Yeah, that was like blackface, but that was like modern.
And we had little,
that was very recent.
we had Little Britain and stuff, and like that.
Oh my God, what is it? Is it Comply With Me? That insane show? I've seen stills of that, and I was like, I have no idea how the fuck this got made.
It wasn't that long ago, really.
Things move fast. Have you heard of Comply With Me? Okay, so it's like an airport's like sitcom / sketch show.
Yeah,
a lot of different races coming in there.
Yeah, and they're all played by two people. Their names are
Dave Williams and Matt Lucas.
There you go.
Right, sorry.
I don't know.
I just remember this on a much lighter note. There's an Australian comedian called Dave Williams, tall, skinny jeans kind of guy, and we did this gig in like regional Australia somewhere, and this mum and her son comes up and she's like, my son is your biggest fan, like your biggest fan. Can you sign all his stuff? And he's like, oh, okay, I guess so. And he starts saying, it's all David Williams. This guy's David Williams, and he looks nothing like him. he's like, and then he goes, well, what do I do? I didn't want to tell him, so I just signed everything and just hung out with them and then left. And he's like, but surely like the kid would have known, like they never knew the whole time. They went to the show, they got they bought the ticket.
Oh my God.
And we're in the car the next day, and he's like, how? You know, there's
that makes me feel sad though. It makes me feel sad for the family before they got the stuff signed by the person, and it's absolutely.
Oh, I'm sure.
Oh my God!
The son must be making fun. Like, remember when Mum you told me? It's just a photo with this guy. Like,
but at what point through like you bought the tickets, you are backstage, and you're like, oh, I can't now admit that it's not him.
Yeah, so he didn't, and we just left the whole time. David.
But also, it's one of those things where it's like if you deluded yourself for long enough, he may have just thought that he meant David Williams and not because if he never questioned that.
Yeah, I guess so. But I thought there was photos and stuff like that. There was signatures and.
God, that's so funny. That is so funny.
And it was also just made no sense. It was like.
Wait, but did David Williams realize that it's? He realized.
He signed all the books,
David Williams couldn't believe, but it was like also just to make matters. It was like a comedy festival roadshow gig in regional Australia. Like there was no reason David Williams would ever hear that. It was just not. So yeah. But on a heavier note, I did hear that he was meant to have one of them episodes, them Russell Brand episodes, but that got cancelled.
I don't trust that guy. David Williams. I don't know David.
It was
Williams.
meant to have a big episode about him, like in the same way that Russell Brand. What I heard was there was meant to be 3, and he was meant to be the second one, and then it got cancelled. That's what I heard.
Interesting.
Did you not hear the same thing?
I did hear this. Yes, I did hear this.
Who was the?
I would say if your career, the 2 things you're most famous for are children's books and blacking up. I reckon there should be a Channel 4 documentary about you.
I'm weirdly also being a national treasure. He
Yeah,
kind of
but
is
then-
in that category, isn't he? He's kind of one of those.
But how many fucking nonsense in the UK
But yeah, exactly.
are national treasures?
That's what I mean. It's like that's. I once worked. I used to work at the Cousin, and he was at some event like this, like 25 years ago, and he was being very sleazy. He was basically just getting off with his date at the bar the whole night, like right in front of us. I thought, this is why you doing like I have to stand here like serving drinks. I can't move, but you can do that anywhere. You're just going to be there for 2.5 hours
In a movie theater.
It was like a private event at the Curzon,
Okay.
so it was like after a premiere. So it's just like it was an open bar.
And the
But I
premiere was
working-
Shrek 3.
It might have been The Office season. It was like a screening of the first 2 episodes of the second season of the UK Office.
Oh, shit. That's history.
That is history.
That's it. Who was he getting off with? Just a
I
date?
don't know, somebody who looked a lot younger.
Write in if you remember this.
But like, so you tell me this, right? This film idea there that says "New balls, please." A male tennis player who gets a sex change wants to reverse it when he realizes women's tennis is hard. Is that okay?
I don't know if I'm comfortable answering that question.
You see, I delivered that piece of work to a lady whose wife worked in tennis. So I'm guessing they didn't. And it was like, wow, you write anything. There's a niche market for it all. It's like there's a lesbian couple, married couple, and the lady works for Wimbledon. And she wants this work. But now I read it and it's still on the wall, and I'm like, is that okay?
I don't think it's ill-intentioned. I just don't.
This is the thing. It's never ill-intentioned.
But I also don't think that I'm the authority on trans humor.
Yeah, see.
And I know that you invited me here because you thought I was, and I'm
I
so
did,
I'm so sorry to disappoint
and I thought
you.
I'd wait until I get really sort of exhausted and then bring it up. But this is what I mean in like when your humor's supposed to be kind of like playing on not ignorance but
Edgy.
yeah. But then the line sort of like suddenly I'm like, I don't know. Like I know I don't mean I know what I mean. And it's playing on that ignorance in a way. But I don't know. I'm not. It's like I've lost my nerve. Basically, I don't know what I'm saying. I've been
In a
awake
business
for 23
sense, I can
hours.
tell you
But
this.
also, what? God.
There's a big tennis match going on that's about to go on with the family number 1, Sabalenka, and like a retired, like Kyrgios, disgraced Australian sort of player that's sort of retiring, but like it's a big showcase.
Is it part of the
event.
Grand Slam or what?
No, it's just a big event, like a showcase event.
Just the two of them.
Yeah,
unrelated to anything.
and she's been talking it up like she's going to smash him. But this is the key time to get this poster out there, you know?
Wait, is Sabalenka the one who? She's from Belarus.
I think so. Yeah, she's
She's the one who's
number one.
always like gets super heated and saying stuff that's completely out of pocket.
Yeah.
Out of pocket. Here's some more slang.
Okay.
Out of line. Stuff that's out of line, and then apologizing for saying it immediately after.
Do you do that a lot?
No, I just know that she does it, and you know what? Actually, no, I relate to that. I'd say that's every fight I have with my fiance.
And this is exciting. So you're engaged. You
Both of you have been invited to my wedding party, and neither of you have RSVP'd. And actually, that's why I'm here. That's actually why I'm here.
I have not seen this invitation.
It's definitely been texted to you via WhatsApp. It may be from either Ewan
WhatsApp?
or an app called Partyful.
Oh, I actually do have this, and I haven't opened it yet because I was like, this looks like it needs my attention. Okay. Partyful.
Did that happen today?
I think it was like 2 or 3 days ago.
Really?
If you go
wow.
into WhatsApp and look up, where is it from? Because I don't know what the invitation looks like on
Going.
your end.
There we
Is
go.
it from Partyful or where is it from?
It's from Partyful, yeah.
Yeah, if you look up PARTI in your WhatsApp, surely it should be there.
This is good.
And you both are just RSVPing no.
I'm done.
In front of
I'm
me.
done. I'm in.
Hell yeah. It's at Moth Club. You were there anyway.
Yeah.
You're hosting.
You didn't know that you were hosting my wedding.
It's
I'm
a
the
not to
master of
bag.
ceremonies. Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, they told me the venue comes with a ray.
Oh, that's really cool. That's really exciting. So next year, what are your plans up until then? You're doing the festivals? Are you traveling around?
I'm doing it all. Are you doing it? You're coming to Sydney at least.
I'm doing it in a limited capacity. Yeah, in my little.
It's called
way.
exclusive. It's called boutique.
In my boutique. I've got my own little circuit going, and so I'm going down there doing a bit of my circuit. I am doing Melbourne for a couple of weeks. I'm going to do it with I'm doing a split show with my friend John Cruikshank.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Yeah, so him and I are going to do
yeah.
that, and then we're going to do it in Sydney, and so that'll be fun.
I'll see you there, brother.
You'll see us there. That's great. You're going to do the whole of Melbourne, or
Yeah.
you're coming down the whole Melbourne.
You know I live for that shit.
Melbourne, Sydney, anything else?
Probably Perth, probably Brisbane, maybe Canberra, maybe Adelaide. Who the fuck knows, man? I love your country.
Wow.
You know
yeah,
I do.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good time to go over. Yeah.
You coming?
Australia?
Yeah.
I've never been.
Bring your son. He'll love it.
Yeah.
I had one of the all-time trips to Australia, and I'm from there, and I love it. I've obviously done everything I could do, so it's like, well, but I had one of my all-time favourite trips there with Olga and Helen Bauer and Josh Pugh. And
That was sick. That was a good time.
It's kind of a great classic comedy group that's put together. We all are kind of a little bit more similar than like your complete, but also kind of different personalities in our own right, pretty different personalities and styles in our own right, and everyone getting along like a house on fire because we're sort of 4 people on this show in another country. And I'd had COVID and I hadn't been back to Australia for quite a few years, so like I was really enjoying showing these guys around to like my favourite places.
It was
that I
beautiful to
wanted
see
to
it through
go
your
to.
eyes. It was awesome.
like-
He'd just pull up to the hotel in his car and he's like, "We're going to the beach." It was
And
amazing.
we'd go for lunch. We'd go somewhere good at that. And Olga was just like so appreciative and and it's like just having so much fun that it was just coming out of her eyes and face always. She'd like take a bite of it. And she's like, "Right," and I was just like, it was so infectious. And I was like loving it. It was one of the all-time great trips.
Oh, Ray.
yeah.
We'll have a reunion, all of us, at my wedding.
Yeah, that'll be nice. They do say, or someone said this to me, a week on holiday is worth like a year on land, like as friendship wise,
Oh,
Do you reckon? Like a week on
that's
holiday?
really sweet.
But do you reckon sometimes you'll have friends that you know for years and you just never catch up, and then there'll be like
You're
this
like, yeah, we're family.
one person you saw in South America like once for a couple of weeks. So it's like, oh yeah, let's go. We'll go for dinner. Yeah, regular friends. You're like, yeah, I'll see you when I see you. But like, yeah. So that's
I don't have that.
that's
well, that's because you haven't been to Australia. Come.
No,
Yeah.
yeah.
We'll give you that experience.
sometimes in comedy you have. I mean, that wasn't a great example of what I'm about to say now, but you'll get a really eclectic group of people put together, and the only reason they're put together is because they're doing a stand-up gig, and you'll be doing this tour with this, and sometimes that can be really bad, but sometimes that can be really nice, and that wasn't that, but like stand-up creates that environment, I think, where you're doing that, and yeah.
Commissioners dream of putting strangers in a room with that much chemistry.
Yeah, that was Friends. That's like the reboot of Friends. That's like, two
So
more
you were
people
just
in there,
touring,
like, yeah.
You're just touring Australia.
They were
Just in Sydney for
they were
like
just
3
doing
weeks.
Sydney, yeah.
You weren't on the tour.
I
You were
was
just
I was
hosting.
I was a part of their show, but not on
Right.
the tour. No. But I was just there. They asked me to host a show, and I was hanging out with these guys anyway.
It was a sick time.
was
I had a threesome that time. Famously. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
and I
was-
won't shut up about it.
I was like along for the ride. Oh, it sounds like I was there, but I was there. I was there from the inception of the threesome to the completion of the threesome. And it
You
was like,
emceed the gig in the audience of which the couple that targeted me was in.
and we all hung out every day. Like we all hung out every day. So it was like we were sharing everything. So like, so Olga's like, this is the message. This is what happened last time. We're all going through that, and I just remember, crazy times.
But now I'm engaged.
Yeah.
But now I'm engaged. We're gonna get actually proper married in Vegas, which I'm very excited about.
nice.
That's cool.
Hopefully by Elvis.
Yeah. He's there.
He's definitely there. I thought you were about to say he's dead, and I was like, actually. He's very much alive. I'm more excited by the prospect of potentially seeing Carrot Top after we get married.
At Vegas.
Yeah.
Oh, is he doing the show?
Doesn't he like live there?
I think so. They got the residency or whatever.
Is it him? Like, it's usually like some sort of
They've got loads of
share
stuff there.
or...
They'll have like the musical
yeah.
one, and they'll have the comedy one, and they'll have the magic one, and the circus one. So they've got loads of different ones.
Right.
When I went to Vegas, the comedian having the residency there was who's like the brother in Everybody Loves Raymond, the tall one.
Brad Garrett.
Oh, nice.
Brad Garrett.
I think he has a comedy club there.
Yeah, it might have been. I think
Did you go to check it out?
I think
Is he
yeah.
stand-up then?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
It does feel like a deal with the devil where you're like, oh, you get to live in like a really nice suite in a hotel, but it does feel like you're like in Groundhog Day and sort of in prison.
Yeah, but I
Have
think
you
that's a
guys
deal
been-
that's
have you guys
becoming
been to Vegas?
more and more applicable to me as I get older. I'm like, that deal's looking better and better. You know, each day.
Is that your dream?
I said my friend told me saying on holidays recently that made me closer to doing something like that. And he said, nowadays everything's so tough. Surviving is the new success. Ooh. And I was like, you're so right. Like, you know, because you don't have the artistic integrity. You can't have the artistic integrity of like a Larry David and say, I'm only doing what I want to do anymore. You have to do every shit piece of thing to get to even like, I've just got a gig now, you know? And like,
and that's why this podcast is coming to you live from the Riyadh Comedy Festival.
I guess as when you start comedy, I was like, nah, I'm only doing the coolest shit that I want to do and this and that. And you get older and I'm like, I kind of would like a bit more of a balance and easy
Yeah,
life
let's get
now.
ourselves. Imagine you have a suite at Caesar's Palace. You have access to a state-of-the-art pool. You got access to a state-of-the-art gym. Celine Dion's next door. You can eat crab legs at the buffet every day.
See,
Why not?
I think like...
The lighting's probably like this all the time.
yeah, it's a bit
like
too
we're already
cruise ship,
living
isn't
in-
it? It's too cruise ship though. It's not the like signing off. It's the people and
have you guys
around.
been to Vegas?
I've been to Vegas.
I've
yeah.
been only as a kid, so I've never like indulged in the seedy underbelly.
Right.
Yeah,
But isn't
I
it
didn't
just
really, I went
the
to-
sort of... Isn't it just the... Like, is there anything outside of, like... The Vegas, the city itself?
Yeah.
Outside of the...
There is like stuff off strip, but I guess it's like then it's just a
Yeah.
regular city. The sort of the tourist attraction is the strip.
Yeah.
Did you gamble?
Yeah.
Did you win? Did you lose big or win big?
I gambled a bit. I mean, gambling's sort of in my family, so I mean, I wouldn't be able to remember if I've gambled big or lost there or not. Like,
Okay.
I've sort of gambled
All right.
a bit. I didn't mean that in a big way, but I just meant
I feel like if you won big, you'd have remembered.
I do no. I didn't win big. I didn't lose big, but I have some big winning gambling stories, and I actually have one that's so unbelievable. When I was like 18 years old, and this might have ignited a lot of my love for gambling. I was at a casino in Sydney and the casinos, they're still gross in Sydney, but it's more akin to a Vegas than it is to a here where it's like a casino or
yeah.
something like that. There's like high-end restaurants in there and stuff like that. And it's still trashy, don't get me wrong, but like you will go there at the end of a night or something like that in Australia, especially. And I was playing roulette and I put three $5 chips, three $10 chips, $30 on three different $10 on three different numbers. One of them being number 29, my birthday. It comes up and I get $360 back, and I'm like, yes, this is sick. So I run over to my girlfriend at the time and I tell her, like, I've won three, and I was 18. I'm like, this is so much money. And she's like, give it to me, you're going to go gamble. Give it to me, leave it here on the table. So I'm like, give it to her. And I'm like, this is great. I'm like, give me a bit more. I'm going to go back and gamble with a little bit. And she gave me a little bit, and I go back. And what happens is they, like, when you put on roulette, they leave your original bet there and they put like a thing on top of it, and they give you the payout, but they leave the original bet there. And roulette, it came up another 2 times in a row, and I came back and I'd won another $700.
Are you fucking serious?
And the guy's calling me over, and I'm like, what? I won a grand. And I'm like, what are the odds of this happening? And it's like 1 in 36 to the pair of 3 or whatever. And you're like, what the fuck? This sucks so, like, this is so unlikely. And I was like,
Wait, tell me you quit while you were ahead.
no,
You kept the money.
No. But my dad was a big gambler, and that's what sort of and he was a successful gambler, and that sort of I don't really see it as that big of a deal. Yeah, I don't know.
what is your favorite? Is it blackjack? Is it roulette?
I guess it's a social way, but I guess I guess in a blackjack or roulette, because you can sit there. Blackjack's pretty good because you can sit
you get
there
the
and
free
chat,
drinks.
and you can chat, and yeah. But the free drinks in Vegas, you can just do the 1 cent hits on the poker machine. You can. They don't ask you at all. They don't care. It's not a. Yeah, it's a known thing. So you go there with like $5 and you put it in a poker machine. You just do like 1 cent hits. They'll come over, get 2 Coronas or whatever. Just take it out. It's like $4.79. You go somewhere else, do that, and you just keep doing that.
Okay, that's a hack.
Yeah.
Okay, that's my wedding night sorted.
It's done. It's just like
Let's go. Have you been?
I haven't been to Vegas. When I grew up in Bournemouth, I went to the casino when I was like 17 because we could get in and they gave you little triangle cut sandwiches. It was really weird. It's like we couldn't get in the pub, but we were suddenly walking around the casino. And we didn't have any money to gamble. We were just standing around the tables. And
do you guys know each other from Bournemouth?
No.
But you both are, aren't you?
No,
Portsmouth.
Portsmouth.
Oh my god,
Sworn
I'm so
rivals.
fuck. I messed up.
No.
Please forgive me.
We know each other from Soho Radio.
Oh yeah.
And what is starting a new podcast if not taking a gamble? Thank you so much.
Oh no, we still got time. So
Okay.
you can tell me if that Taylor Swift album's
All right,
actually
so
awful.
I think as with a Taylor Swift album, you listen to it, you hate it. You listen to it 15 more times, you develop a sort of Stockholm syndrome relationship with it where you're like, maybe I do like this because it's the only sound and noise that I've heard in the last 48 hours. So now I am quite emotionally attached to it. I'm not going to say as far as I like it, but it is ingrained in me. It is part of me. It is something that I know by heart now.
I mean, I find it kind of annoying, and I don't know why I do quite like it.
What tracks do you like? What's like
I really
music
like.
you gravitate
I
towards?
just genuinely really like 1989, the album.
It's a great album.
Yeah, but listening to it at the time, I don't know what. Maybe I was going for some. It kind of basically makes you feel like you're in a rom-com, and I don't mind that. So if I'm listening to it in headphones and walking around, I quite like it.
It's
and
great.
as I've
It's
got
immersive.
older, I mean, basically, I was a dorky pop kid when I was little, and I'm 47 and Kurt Cobain killed himself, and I don't have to be punk all the time, and the guilty pleasures or whatever. I quite like pop music, but the lyrics are annoying. Like, she sounds like an annoying person, but so I don't understand what the draw is, but I do like those records.
I think it's a catchiness. I think it's a vulnerability. And at the end of the day, to be that successful, you got to be kind of annoying.
That's true. That is true.
It really is true. Sometimes you meet people who are like extremely, extremely successful, and then they'll have personalities that are nightmares, and then you think, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, you don't get to develop your personality when you're working. He's hard.
No, especially when you started at like 12. Like every lyric, she's 36 years old. She keeps writing songs about high school, and you're like, why the fuck is this bitch writing about high school? And it's like, oh, it's the last time she was a normal person. Yeah. After that, everything she's ever experienced is the least relatable thing ever.
I'd even go as far to say, like, it takes some sort of psychopath to become that successful.
Yeah.
You'd stop before it. You know, there's like chips on your shoulder, and then there's like, what are you trying to do? It's like, stop just before it, you know? It's like, that's probably the perfect level to stop before it too, because it's like everything. It's like bodybuilding or something like that. It's like, yeah, we all want to get a bit stronger and a bit healthier, but that's too far now where it's not really looking good or healthy anymore. And that's probably like, yeah, we all want a bit of success in that, but that's to the point where your life's actually probably going to get worse at a point of like that much success.
And I'm not trying to be cute right now, and I'm not trying to tie things together, but what you're describing is gambling. It's like,
Quit
you're
while
winning,
ahead,
winning, but then you got to quit while you're ahead.
Yeah. But it's just it's like Elon Musk chasing money still. It's like, why do you still want anything? It's meant to improve your life, but it's not. So it's just an addiction at that point.
That's 23 hours for you.
Olga, this one has flown by. I can give you a fact right now.
Let's go.
To end, because you started 23rd hour. Three sports players from the 90s that had the number 23 on their back, and it was a famous thing. They all had it. The 3 best sports players at the time:
What are they?
Michael Jordan, David Beckham, and Shane Warne. Anyway, they were
Who's the third one?
Shane Warne was. He's not. He shouldn't really be in the three, but he was a famous Australian cricket player that he dated Liz Hurley, and he sort of died early.
Okay.
Yeah, and he was like,
Nice.
but, that's number 23. But yeah, thank you, Olga, for coming on, and hope you have a lovely day, a lovely evening, and
Thanks so much for having me.
Let's go to Tesco.